God bless your soul. Amen to this beautiful experience that we're living right now. All right, wherever you are in your life and yours, I want to remind you that this time shit, as I said previously as well today, this shit's a construct. It's a figment of your imagination. All right, it's not real. At least not the shit that they got us operating on, this fucking 24-hour clock bullshit. By the way, if you are, on your spiritual shit, we can get a little spiritual here. The monks or the Buddhists, whatever, I forget which ones, very acclimated, grounded people, right? They were burning these candles that they had set to, 24 hours or some shit, and they realized that, you timed it with the candles to the clocks or whatever, and they did their little experimentation. They were like, this shit it's not right. For some reason, our time is not matching these candles that are like exactly the real time. They go with the sun and all that. It's not adding up. That being said, a reminder, don't operate on these people's time. All right, now I've always said, I don't give a fuck what time you wake up in the day, right? It's all a matter of when you get up out that motherfucking bed, what are you doing? Are you intentful on winning from that moment on? You get up out the bed, you're not just scrolling on the phone, you're not just watching some bullshit and getting all fucking frustrated and confused, and you're just conflicting your all this frequency within you, right? And I can only say that because I deal with a very erratic schedule myself, so I'll always tell you, I'm not strict on that. I don't give a fuck about waking up at 4 a.m. That's not important to me. You know what I mean? If you can do it, good, more power to you. If you can do it, if you can wake up at you work a graveyard shift, it don't fucking matter. Time, it's a figment, all right? It matters what you're doing with this time, because as I like to say, bring this all back in again, it's very short. It's a very short-lived experience. You might, very, very small chance that you make it to 100 years. Like, in this common day and age, people just ain't doing that. There's very few people. So, probably don't act as if you got all the fucking time in the world to just have fun, to be around stagnant people, stagnant environments that are holding you back, that you don't want to be around. And shit like that, you don't need it. There is not enough time in the world to endure bullshittery just for the sake of nothing. All right? Pursue happiness, and you shall find it. It is the simple truth. As I said, you find a job, something that you like to do, take that little risk, that change. And it's not gonna be like work. You'll be able to do this shit every day. It's just you will succeed. It's just how these things work. And as we can end this here, everything connects. It's all connected. Oneness. All right. When you understand that, you succeed, because you might not have succeeded right now, but the awareness alone, you already won. All right. Just keep pushing until the physical, reflects your internal reality, the manifestation, all that great stuff. It is simply how this shit works. All right? Step out that comfort zone. Simple.